Wouldn't we have a better, less divided, more peaceful and simpler world without all these man-made monstrosities and all these overindulgent inventions? Some important, maybe yes, but question without, couldn't it be best? Without some of these conceptual constructs that damage our minds until we've all gone nuts, till we're bombing each other and fighting from trucks, till we're slitting our own wrists and all out of luck. Check the suicide rates, we're all but fucked. Finding happiness in a packet of crisps, when who in our generation knows what true happiness is? Rejoicing over poisonous pleasures, hiding from ourselves in useless endeavours, reclining behind incredible tales of religion and race that dissipate away from great. The modern day acceptance rate of mediocrity in a latent state, passed down on a choiceless plate of here's your fucking dinner mate, oh what a state. This conditioned, contrived, contorted society where ideas outside the box are enforced to fizzle out idly. Ideally, we'd have spaces that stimulated the creation of real change. Instead, we are wasting away in a simplification simulation depletes the brain, deletes the sane, attempt to improve yet replicate the same. To those in the know, it's no more than a game, yet we call this our democracy. Isn't that a hypocrisy? When a tiny percentage of the populace controls what's popular, see, we're all part of this indoctrinacy. Our minds are moulded by what we see, chosen by these cunts. Then what we see affects how we feel and what we do. And that not only affects who we think we actually are, but also me and you, controlled by them cunts from afar. Just a few, enough to ensure we don't know who we are. Are you sure we don't know who we are? I'm sure we don't know who we are. Who are we? And who the fuck are they to enforce that upon us? Why I speak in this way, revolution is a must. And who the fuck are they to enforce that upon us? Why I speak in this way, revolution is a must. Because we could build a world based on love and trust, but comply with their world of material lust. So I'm trying to keep my cool while watching the world burn. They played us all for fools, now it's time we take their turn. They're fighting for monopoly, I'm speaking for freedom. They're fighting our humanity, we just kind of keep breathing. They're fighting for monopoly, I'm speaking for freedom. They're fighting our humanity, we're just trying to keep breathing. Through the smog of pesticides, they want us living petrified. Fear too late to be rectified, and they can't even be identified. In fact, you know what? They've been indemnified. And it's not them we find. Still they assault our biology. Through all this toxicology, the experiment has probably gone horribly wrong. Still we carry on. Too late to change our tune or change our song. Still we carry on. Too late to change our tune or change our song. But for how long can we humans let this go on? Because we've been broken into pieces, like China heartbreaks. I've had hard days and heartaches, like standing on the side of the M1 when your car breaks. But the longest nights lead to the brightest days. And regardless of the pain, you've got to pave a way. Young boy, you've got a lot to say. And I know sometimes it feels like you've been fighting for ages to make a difference when nothing ever changes. Every day is just a story and we're turning the pages. So keep walking or get trapped in these papers. I can't wait to build something amazing. Until then, I'm just sat here thinking and blazing of challenge and hope. I've been stranded with no rope, felt like abandoning boat, but I will standardly stand there and tell them what I wrote. That I believe and hold hope for humanity, even while standing in the midst of its tragedy, like my ancestors in Auschwitz and my one great aunt who got out of it. I bet she never saw a better future, but it happened. The world now, I bet she couldn't fathom, imagine that we're still fighting over the same divisive hatred. But I've got hope that we would change it, because we forget that all of this is makeshift. It was we that created it. It was us that made it. So I've got hope that we will change it.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.